November is National Transgender Awareness Month, and it was first declared right here in San Francisco. It is a time to educate people about the trans community and their needs and how their allies can help. KPIX5's Jackie Ward introduces us to one of San Francisco's biggest trans advocates.
I was just getting out of high school, and I remember I called the LGBT Center and I said, hey, this is what I'm thinking about doing. Is there anyone else like me? And they're like, yes.
As a young trans woman from Missoula, Montana, Claire Farley sought refuge in San Francisco, like many other queer kids do.
I came out as trans at 18. I really didn't know. There was really no visibility around trans folks at the time. And so I think really the lack of information, the lack of community, the lack of seeing myself reflected in the world was really difficult.
Today, she's in a position to resolve that and works alongside the mayor as the director of the Office of Trans Initiative, a position that no other trans person in the country has.
We really need to make sure that our residents and community really know that regardless of what happens in Washington, that we'll continue to support them and stand up for them.
Since 2017, Farley has fought for trans housing, economic justice, and health care. She says being in her position is a huge opportunity, but also a huge responsibility, continuing to keep San Francisco on the cutting edge of human rights and protecting the trans community.
So to then add this layer of violence on top of that, I want to use my privilege and opportunity to really raise light to those voices that are often not heard.
Since last November, more than 26 trans women have been killed, many of them trans women of color. Farley says that is the group most impacted by discrimination, poverty, and homelessness. Today, they are all being honored as part of Trans Day of Remembrance.
I think we need as many voices right now at the table to really call out what's happening and really make sure that people understand that all lives have extreme value and that we can no longer continue to allow the violence that's taking place.
In San Francisco, Jackie Ward, CBSN Bay Area.
That was Jackie Ward reporting. In San Francisco, tonight's Trans Day of Remembrance candlelight vigil is from 5:30 to 6 at City Hall. From there, people will march to UC Hastings for a 2-hour program followed by a reception.